So for my full loaves, like this one today, I bake for about 55 minutes. My half, well, they're really more of like a third of one of these batches of dough. I do anywhere from like 40 to 45 minutes. I kind of go by how it looks. So we're gonna bake this one that I shaped the other day. I actually left it overnight, 2 nights in a row, which I don't. I usually let my cold proof go that long, so I'm interested just to see how this one bakes out as well. I've had my Dutch oven preheating for a couple hours. I get squirrely and forget that I've got dough that I want to make, or bread that I want to make. So we're gonna bake this off, and like I said, I'm interested to see how much more. It looks far more poofy than the last one did. So I do add a couple ice cubes. This crusted Dutch oven gives me that nice like crispy golden shell that I really like, but the ice kind of helps to make that effect even better. So we're gonna bake this at 450 for 25 minutes with the lid on, and then I'll bring you back when we drop the temperature and bake it with the lid off. All right, our first 25 minutes at 450 degrees is up. We're gonna see how the oven spring turned out on this and take the lid off. I lowered the temperature to 400 degrees. Holy moly! And bake it for another 30 minutes with the lid off. That is how she's looking. I think that little extra proofing time gave her some extra pizzazz. So I'll bring you back in 30 minutes and we will check out the final bake. Alrighty, moment of truth. We baked that for 25 minutes at 450 with the lid on and 30 minutes at 400 with the lid off. And that is how she is looking. She did get pretty golden. I kind of need to adjust my baking time, I think. I don't know, because my oven outside bakes a little bit lower than this one inside, but still absolutely stunning and beautiful. And I'm glad that this had a little bit of extra time to proof. Maybe that is going to be the thing that I do to get that nice big oven spring and ear on my loaves. But yeah, on these 55 minutes, the smaller loaves are usually about 40 to 45 minutes, just depending on inclusions, especially ones that burn really quickly, like sweet loaves, but that's kind of my process.